Hi, Libra. Welcome to your tarot reading for March 2024. Um, I have been really inflamed and swollen so far during this Pisces season. Like, it does not matter the amount of water that I drink. I still wake up and my eyes are like slits, like they're so swollen shut. And yeah, I'm just like, I can't put any rings on or anything. My hands are so swollen. It's insane. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do know what it is. I mean, like, learning medical astrology has been a huge blessing, just because now I know what it is that I need to do for my body when I'm like this, but it's insane. Like, I even took one of those really, really hot lymph node baths last night. Baths where you just sweat everything out. Like, you make the tub so hot that you're sweating in the tub and you have to like drink while you're in the tub so you don't lose fluids and electrolytes, and then you sweat for like 2 hours after that. And it's really funny because a good friend of mine who's really into nutrition, she posted on Twitter the other day that she did the same thing. And even that is not like, I'm trying to sweat out my lymph gland and like my, and just kind of like drain my lymph system, and it's just, I'm so swollen, it's insane. So that's what Pisces season is doing to us Libra risings, and probably even Libra energies is just like really making us swell up and be really, really swollen. um we are embarking on eclipse season. Um, and it is going, the first eclipse that we will have will be in our first house in March, at the end of March. If you would like to get all of your astrology for your rising and your sun sign, I will have all of that dropped on March 1st. Most of it will be dropped in the morning on March 1st, and some of it will be during the day. Like I said, like, it's been really difficult to get through this energy. It's like walking through quicksand, it feels really just, it's a lot. Like, my body hurts, you guys. And I'm laughing because it is laughable. It's like so and and I think it's just the reason why it's laughable is like, when do we get a break? Like, when are we going to get a break? When do things finally start letting up? And I wish I had that answer for everyone. I really do. I wish I had that answer for everyone, but we are here right now. We are here right now, and we are embarking on eclipse season. So we will have a Pisces new moon in our sixth house first, before that Libra lunar eclipse in our first house. So again, like, I'm putting everything up on Patreon for the astrology. I even have an astrology 101 class dropping in March. The first class will drop the first weekend in March. So probably the 3rd. I think it's Sunday the 3rd that I'm going to have that class up, but it will be up this weekend. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've taught this class several times, but I'm just really excited to be able to offer it at such a low price, because it's only $22.99 to be a part of the Patreon universe here. Woof! Deep breaths, Libra, come on. Deep breaths, let's go. Let's do this. I love this first card that has come out. The Lovers. Big sighs. Okay. I am not that tarot reader that's going to go directly to the relationship when it comes to the Lovers, because yes, there can be a divine love for everyone. There really, I truly believe that if you have it in your heart that that's what you want in your life, a divine union with another person. um I struggled with relationships, and being a Libra rising, hindsight, looking back at my past, at how much I struggled with relationships. And my partner now is a Libra rising as well. And I realized that with being a Libra, I molded myself to a lot of other people having that Libra energy. I forgot to be independent, right? I forgot to be my whole self. I forgot to be who I wanted to be. And it wasn't just in romantic relationships that I did that. I would do that in relationships with my parents and my friends. I was thinking, I had this really great friend when I was about 19 years old, and she was very worldly and showing this small town girl the world at 19 years old. And I just wanted to be her. I just wanted to be her so much. And I realized that I tried so hard to be her, but I wasn't her. Like, I was me. And if I would have spent that energy and that time trying to be me at my hardest and at my core, how life would have looked different. But I had a really rough time with relationships growing up and through my most of my adult years. And I'm really blessed now to understand what this Lover's card means. You know, what the magic behind feeling whole actually means. When you create that within yourself, when you create that wholeness within yourself, your journey sort of naturally aligns to you, right? Like it's like you finally line up to exactly what it is that you were meant to be doing in this lifetime. You know, when I found out that I was meant to fight a really rare bone marrow cancer in this lifetime, when I found that out, I was like, that's some crap. Like, what a crapshoot. What a like um but it's really, you know, as hard as it's been, it's a really beautiful journey at the same time. And it's brought me back to myself. It's brought me back to my wholeness. And I don't ever want to be that insecure girl again who wanted to be other people so badly, you know, and who wanted to just like not be me. You know, for my entire existence, it always felt like I just didn't want to be me. And I think that that is, you know, that's, I think that sometimes that can be the plight, right? All right. And once we find that wholeness with ourselves, we begin to find relationships with other people where we can build foundations with. And it's, you don't even have to be fully healed. I am not a believer in that at all. You do not have to be fully healed before you find somebody that you can heal and align with and walk through life with. King of Cups, and then the Hierophant. Looky here. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. And I want to get one more at least. So it does look like there's a foundation that's almost like there's a new foundation that some of you are building. You could be building it with a Gemini. You could be building it with a Taurus. For some of you, you're ending a relationship and rebuilding a new foundation, either with yourself or with somebody else. Could even be a Scorpio with the King of Cups here, could have any of those energies in here, because we have, I showed you the Three of Pentacles. We have the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles now have come out. And with that Eight of Pentacles, it definitely feels like this has been, like, I feel like whatever's been happening has been a distraction. And now it's time to redirect. Like, the Death card makes me feel like the transformation to redirect your energy and refocus on building a foundation. Now, for some of you, this could be about you already being in a relationship and it's leveling up. For some of you, you're getting married, because that's even a transition. Believe it or not, with this Death card, death means transformation. Death means transition. Death means we're moving from one type of energy into another type of energy. So even when we level up, right, an old part of us dies so that a new part of us can be reborn. That's what the death card is. Everybody gets really freaked out about death. Everybody gets really freaked out about that cycle, the death and rebirth cycle. And we're literally in it every day, all the time. So let's clarify, because I feel like you're moving towards, like you're growing on something. There's a foundation that you're leaving behind, and you're growing on a foundation in a new way. And if for those of you that are not in a relationship right now, it feels like there's a powerful spiritual wholeness that's really happening with you through the transformation. So let's let's clarify some of these. The Lovers. I need to get a shorter table because my arms are so short that I have to like reach over. It's so uncomfortable. All right, Libras, let's breathe. It's the shuffling that's taking so long, really. Go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Four of Pentacles on the Lovers. So really letting go. For some of you, you're holding on to a Gemini energy. For others of you, that Four of Pentacles is not allowing some room for, it's like, and if you're not holding on to the Gemini energy in like a way where like I want to keep this person, you're holding on to the Gemini energy in a way where it's like you're holding on to whatever it is that they did, right? Or whatever it is that they remind you of, right? Or there's something about holding on to it. For some of you, now is the time to save money. March is that month for you to start saving your coins for new beginnings and new things coming up. The Ace of Wands is on the King of Cups. So this makes me feel like the Four of Pentacles on the Lovers makes me feel like you're almost not allowing the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups to come in and do something about it. That's literally how I want to say this. It feels like the King of Cups is sort of an opportunity that's coming into existence. There's something coming into you guys. I feel like there's an opportunity for leveling up here. Some of you are the King of Cups, and you're holding on to an idea of what a relationship should look like, and you're holding on to the idea of what you want to have in your life. Hold on one second for me. I just realized you won. Okay, I think we're good now. So some of you are really leveling up in the relationship, and some of you have someone coming towards you. And I almost want to say that you're sort of being blindsided by it. And there's, like, I want to say there's no room, like someone's holding back. One of you people, let's see what the Hierophant is. Three of Pentacles. Okay, yep. Okay. Yeah, there's like this stability that's happening for you guys. There's this shift and this change and this stability that's happening for you. Oh, look at that. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I love this reading. It does feel like you will have to grieve through this shift. The Wheel of Fortune on the Hierophant, that's a lot of spiritual leveling up happening. For some of you, this is about stability. This is for, you're almost moving into your purpose. For a lot of you, you're moving into a spiritual purpose for yourself. And that can come with having to lose things and having to grieve as well. Nine of Pentacles on the Three of Pentacles. The eclipse in the first house, especially because we have Chiron and the North Node in our 7th house, this whole, ever since last year when the nodes regress back to Aries and Libra, we have been gaining our independence in our relationships. And we've been gaining our independence within, it's going to look different for everybody. Whatever that gaining your independence looks like, it's going to look different for everybody because we all have contracts and relationships. Libras understand that. Libras understand the idea of contracts and relationships. But we have to be able to change with each other and shift with each other as well. And so finding that independence, there's this new foundation that's happening. You're building with that Nine of Pentacles. There's this independent, feels very new, right? There it feels like I know now what I have to do. The Five of Cups on the Death card, that death and rebirth cycle that we already talked about, it comes with grief. And it comes with resilience, and it comes with wisdom, and it comes with having to be a little bit softer to yourself. And it comes with reminding yourself all the time that it's possible to, keep going and keep moving forward. So I don't want you to bury your head in the sand. In March, the Two of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles, that Two of Wands, I feel like you have a couple of options on the next direction on what to do. And the best way to do this, and I'm going to give you guys the little trick that I do when I'm trying to figure out my next plan of action. And some of you this will work for, and some of you you'll be like, you'll try it and you'll be like, it didn't really work for me, and that's fine. But I put it out into the universe, and I'm like, this is, this, and by what I mean when I say that is I plant seeds. Like, this is the direction I want to go in. This is what I want to do. This is, these are the signs that I'm getting, right? This is, and if I'm at a crossroads, I just sit back and I wait for the universe to show me. And see, here's the thing is the waiting part, right? The divine timing, the wheel of fortune, because this is a positive shift in a new direction for you. And the eclipse is changing a lot of things because you will recognize that you cannot be the same after the eclipses this year. This Libra eclipse at the end of March will show us what the eclipse in October is going to do in Libra as well. And so it's sort of a precursor. We're sort of seeing what it is that's shifting and changing and moving. So very much love on yourself. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing also with an earth sign as well. Like I said, Hierophant, but the winds are changing. It feels like the winds are changing with a few things. And so allowing yourself to focus on what the path is and making the decisions best based on how you feel and what you're getting from the universe. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have a really wonderful March and a really wonderful eclipse season. And, just pay attention to what, I guess, what it is that is no longer resonating in your soul. No longer resonating in your soul means that it's time to move on. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, guys.